For example, now there are a lot of individuals, maybe when they have like issue with their health and they need some kind of job. Some just need some basic jobs that they can use. Many of them have challenges with this. And there are a lot of individuals too, due to their busy schedule and maybe because of their place of work and other things, they even lost track of their drug taking prescription and their schedule. So this is one of the main reason why we bring up this system. Okay, and the Flux RS is an AI-enabled system. That is, we integrated AI into this to help with our prediction. There's some particular feature in this our system of Flux AI, whereby we have like three major features. And the first feature is this, the medical diagnosis. What is the medical diagnosis all about? This is the feature that will help you to just include some of the little problem that you have, symptom, and from there you can easily diagnose. And from our statement of problem that help us to that leads to we being of this prediction system is the fact that there are a lot of busy professionals today. All they are all about is their work and their health is at stake. They don't have time for their health because they are just busy trying to get the money. And at last, when they get the money, they have to pay with their health again. Their health have to suffer it. So this are one of the major problems that led us to this. And there are a lot of pharmacies too in our surroundings today. They have a lot of good drug, accredited drug. When I say good drug, I meant goods that are being accredited to be sold on store. And many of them, they are not even discovered. Some of them, they are locality and environments where they are. But with this our system now, we can bring them to the limelight and we can easily connect them to the potential buyer and patient that we need them to buy it. And the interface that we design, Flux S, is so simple to navigate. Anyone can easily navigate around it. All you need to do is to sign up on the platform. After you sign up, then you have your dashboard. And the dashboard is so simple and it's straightforward. If you check the user design and the experience, this flow is very smooth that anyone can easily go around it. So this is the login page. And yeah, after you create your account, then you can log in to secure your system. And this is the AI drug prediction system. Once you input anything that you are any symptom, it will predict the necessary drug for you and the recommendation. And also you can find pharmacists around you. This is the interface for finding any pharmacists around you. You can easily see any pharmacist and you can contact them and have your drug delivered to you. And finally, part of this is where you can get a good delivery to your doorstep. That is your drugs. Although these parts have not been fully linked on the system, but we believe that with time and with public collaboration, we can easily make this come to pass. Whereby in this part of the logistic and the sales here, we just link any pharmacy that have this drug to the customer, and they can easily place their order and they transact with the customer. So I just believe that this system has a lot to offer. AI is here to stay, and it's high time that we just embrace AI into every part of health and other sector. Thank you.
All right. That's a great presentation, Julius. I'll see. Hold on. Um, all right. Idemachuku, your hand is raised. You can kindly unmute and speak, please.
All right, thank you very much, Julius. And before you end your presentation, can we kindly see the video demo? Can you show us how to use this your products so we know that it's working? I know
Okay.
not all the features are going to be ready now, but at least these major ones, you should be able to use it.
Okay, let me get the link. Why I do that, please?
All right. So please let's take the next thing while we're waiting for Julius to be ready.
I'm actually ready, if that's okay, right?
Okay, all right. Go ahead then.
Okay. So I'm loading the. So can you see my screen? I'm loading this is the home page of the app. So you can see my screen. Please, can anyone confirm that you can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, you can
so
see your
this is the
screen.
home. Okay, this is the landing page of the app. I have the sign in, the get started. So I click on the sign in here to get started.
Works.
Guess network is somewhat slow. Okay, so this is sign in page now. From the home page, you have either the login page and the register. But since I'm a first time user, I have to register so I can have access to the platform. Because of the public vote and public access, we've not connected this to a database. So that is one of the reason why. So now let me just register so that I can see it. We have the another part of to sign in with your Gmail, but we link that with time. It's not yet working. But the register page is the register page. You enter your full name here. So let me enter my full name and email address to be used. Phone number. You must have your country code for it to work effectively. Then the username. So here's my username, my address. I just say Kaduna. And this profile picture is optional. You can add and you may not add. You add a secure password. The essence of the password is to ensure integrity, and also confidentiality of information that is being added to the platform. Then when I'm done, I click on create account. Now the registration is successful. This is the home page of our interface. So you can see some of the consultation, the nearby pharmacist, accuracy level. So let me just start with the first part, which is the drug prediction part. So I click on the drug prediction part now. Then instead of describe your symptom, that is, you enter some of the symptoms that you have to easily prescribe for you. These are some features that have been added down, some common ones. Let me just click, maybe I'm having headache now. Once you click on the headache, you put your age range or the age. So let me just put any age here and age here. Then you select the severity level. That is, how serious is the headache? Is it mild, severe, or moderate? Let me just say it's actually moderate. Then I click on analyze and get recommendations. So it is analyzing now. You wait for it. So here is the recommended medications now. We have the paracetamol and ibuprofen and others. So these are some of those drugs that you can take when you have headache. And the second part of it is the drug prices. These are popular drug prices in Nigeria. I believe that with time and with more advancements, other countries can be linked into this. These are some drugs that we have on board. We have paracetamol, ibuprofen, and we have the prices range also. And you can select the category. We have anti-malaria, vitamins, and other ones here. So you can select any category. And the next part is the find the pharmacy. So this find a pharmacy now is meant for you to locate any pharmacy nearby, and it can be done through the two major means. It's either use your find pharmacy. This find pharmacy now, they are the pharmacies that be registered on our platform. Why use your current location? This will enable you to use Google Map, but we've not integrated that because this is just the MVP of our solution. These are some pharmacies that you have here, like the ones that have been registered. And the final part of this product is the AI chatbot. AI chatbot, just like our normal chat GPT. So that is the, if you can see this icon that is floating here, message icon. So I click on it. So when I click on it now, I can just put anything that's maybe anything that I'm feeling. So let me just start. Let me say I have headache. I start with headache. So I send this. It is loading. So, okay, you have to follow it because these have not yet been fully worked on. That's why you cannot really get the full diagnosis of the full functionality of the AI. But let me just try another. I have big. Okay. So I believe that with time we are going to work on all these parts. The main MVP has been demonstrated. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ezeki, and that was awesome from my end. So I won't like to call on a specific judge, but I would like if any of our judge would like to give a feedback. You can just raise up your hand if you would want to give a feedback.
Yeah, hello.
All right.
Sorry, I was trying to say the hand stuff, but I couldn't find it here because I'm using the tablet, so I just have to jump into it. Okay, thank you so much for the presentation. That's really awesome. But I got some concern in this really. To start with, the solution of the problem is not really like, can you really explain what problem you're really solving? Like, I just need to understand the main problem you're solving, like with the
Okay,
solution.
okay. The main problem that we're solving with this our solution is this. Number one, there are many individuals, they lost track record of their medications. Maybe you visited an hospital and you are given drug, and most time you just forget that, oh, I have this drug to take by this time. There are people like that due to their busy schedule. This is one thing that this solution is going to tackle. We are going to integrate a reminder system with time, and it can give you a real time reminder on your mobile phone or any device that you are on, that you have to take your job by so time. That is number one. Second aspect is this: it will link you to nearby pharmacies in your location. There are pharmacies around you. You might not be aware that they have these drugs and that drug that you need. So this is another thing that is tackling. And thirdly, another thing that our solution is working on is help you to interact with AI. Maybe you want to find more information about your health status. You can easily interact with that. And the last part that we are solving, the last problem that we're solving is this: you can know some of the regular drugs prices. Many people today, they don't take care of their health. They are scared of going to the hospital or to other medical centers. They believe that the charges are outrageous and they cannot cope with this drug price, this and that. But when they have idea that, oh, this is the amount that this drug is going to cost me, then they will be able to go there and make inquiry on their health. Thank you.
Okay, I'm not sure you actually state what I'm looking for. Because I asked you the problem in the beginning, and you told me the problem is the busy people, like the people with the busy practitioner, like the busy workers. They should be able to. I'm trying to understand right now. The busy practitioner or the busy workers, they should be able to. Is it follow up or what exactly? Like, I know you
A
mentioned the phone,
reminder
but I'm
system, a
just trying to
reminder
say
system.
reminder system.
Yes.
So now your solution it's talking about pharmacy. It's talking about you talking to AI about your health condition. It's talking to it's displaying the nearest pharmacy with the drugs and availability and the pricing. So I'm just trying to understand how this is solving the problem of what you're looking at. You say that people that are busy, so they would have gone to the hospital in the first place, right? And probably they got diagnosed and eventually they have something to follow up with them. Is that what you're trying to solve? Because I didn't see the link in that part in this case. Like
Yeah. Okay.
you told me about the people that are so busy, they need to take care of their health, which is so awesome. But the
Okay.
solution didn't really tell me how is this linking together. Like if they are busy, they need to take
Um,
care of their health. So what the solution is doing? Do they go to the solution and type in what's wrong with them, and the solution give them option of what drugs to buy? And that's even riskier. Like it's kind of a self medication. Like even the AI
okay.
really advise you go see a doctor before you don't really need to take the whole AI advice. This is health you're talking about. So I wouldn't go to AI and say, hey, oh, my head problem, and he recommend drugs for me. I just go ahead and just
Yeah.
buy drugs. And like, so I got some problem with this. I don't know if you
Okay.
can really.
Yeah, I understand your main concern because of the time constraints in building of this system. That's why we know add some features. But one key factor that we are going to embed in this system is a strict warning that AI is not a medical doctor. AI is not a human being, and that should not be replaced with a medical doctor prescription. That is one thing that we take into consideration because the health is so important. But how this come in is this. This is the essence why we have the dedicated user dashboard. And we are going to add more features to this system whereby you can keep track of your medical records. Okay, maybe after visiting a medical center with your health challenges, and this is the recommendation of a medical doctor, you can easily put this into our system just for record purpose. And it's going to remind you that, oh, you visited an hospital by this time and you have this medication to take. And if you want to find out more, you can mix up the chatbots. I don't know if that is clear enough.
For me, I just advise you just go reiterate. Like you go take a look at the idea, and you probably will do better for me, because
Okay,
the real problem there doesn't really fit into the solution that you're trying to solve.
that's it. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, can I go?
All right, thank you for that, Mr. Zachary. Okay, yes, you can go.
Yeah, I think Mr. Zachary took a lot of what I had in mind because I was listening to your presentation and I found it very difficult to really understand what problem you're solving. So, Julius, you seem to be very fixated on features, right? When you're
Okay.
building a product, you're solving a problem, and that's what Zachary asked you. What problem are you solving? Now, I see the second problem you have is that you're trying to do too many things. You need to solve one problem. You're trying to be the pharmacist. You're trying to recommend the pharmacies close to them. You're trying to be the prescription as well. You're trying to be the person that reminds them of their schedule. I think these are three separate problems, are three unique problems in their own different ways. I think you need to narrow down onto one problem and say, hey, let's take this problem and solve it from start to end. Okay. It's
Yes,
not
sir,
about
noted.
adding features. It's not about adding features. And that's the mistake we always make when building products. You can add 100 features. Statistics show that 40, 60 to 80% of the features of every product are not utilized. So you need to narrow down what problem are we trying to solve. If you can't answer that question, then you can build it. Not because there's AI, everything is AI and all of that. The other question I wanted to ask was around what model are you using? Was the data you're using trained on? What data did you train your AI on? Or is it just open source large language models?
Yeah, just an open source model that we use.
That makes it extremely dangerous as well, because now you're opening people to whatever somebody recommends. AI learns from every other person out there. And
That
so
is just for the test data.
anyways,
Sorry,
just
please.
have that in
What I
mind.
meant, okay.
Go on.
Okay, I was trying to say that for this particular showcase that we did, we use an open source data, but the ones that other of our data that we have is not open source data, and these are some from medical doctors and from medical students, not just the open source. But for this presentation, we use of open source data.
Okay, that's fine. So just back to my feedback so that I don't keep us here too long. Number one, solve one problem. Number two, have a wow factor. When somebody sees your product, there should be something that really wows them. If you're spread across too many lines, you won't give a fantastic product. That's my feedback. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay.
All right, thank you so much. And yeah, Mr. Oh, if you can go ahead.
Hello, yes. I'm actually quite impressed by, each of the things individually, but I do agree with the feedback that the other two judges gave about, honing in on one of these approaches. It's kind of like if you had put the amount of effort as you have into these three different things into one of them, I'm sure the product would have been a lot more, well, there would have been a wow factor to it. I do have a question for you in regards to the find pharmacy feature. So you say that you can find which pharmacies are kind of selling certain drugs. Which data set? How are you going to get that data?
Okay. We can find the pharmacies can be found in this interface in two different methods. First one is by entering using the Google Map. Most of the business nowadays they are registered on Google Business Profile. So any pharmacy that is registered on the Google Business Profile, Once you use your current location, it's going to turn on your Google Map, and you are going to see the pharmacies that are registered nearby. So that is the essence of that.
So I understand that, but and correct me if I didn't quite understand this in your presentation, but I think you mentioned that when you're looking for a specific drug, take paracetamol, you'd be able to see which pharmacies have that in stock and which don't to be able to make better decisions in which pharmacy you end up going to, correct? That to me
Yeah, correct.
implies understanding what drugs are stocked in a certain pharmacy. So I'm just wondering how you're planning on getting that
Okay.
data, because that kind of warehousing
Okay.
data is rather difficult to get, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. This is just the patient dashboard. We are going to have a pharmacy dashboard embedded into this system with time, whereby a pharmacy can register, then you put in your stock. With that, a user can easily locate you and your stock update.
Oh, so a pharmacy would have to register with you in order to show stock on this app. Is that right?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Thank you.
Gives me a bit of clarity. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for all the constructive feedbacks, and I hope, yeah, Julius, you could take one or two from all that has been said. All right,
Yes,
so
I think.
all right, so hold on. So we don't take much of our time on this. I would like to move on to the next person. Ayode Abdul Fattah, please could you begin your presentation? And please try to give this presentation within 15 minutes. So just try to wrap it up in 15 minutes. Hello, Dufata, can you hear me? Oh, you're in a noisy area, so I don't know how your presentation is going to look like. All right, so just try to get onto a less silent environment within 15 minutes. So I will move on to the next person. All right, Silvanus Ezekiel, please could you go ahead with your presentation?
So sorry, I'm currently disabled from sharing my screen. Please, can you just enable me on the other of my account, not this other one?
All right, no, don't worry. Okay, on this, all right, on the other one. All right, so I just made you a co-host, and now you can share your screen. Please confirm this is enabled from your end.
I'm still having that same issue. Let me re-click on it. It's still showing me host disabled attending sharing screen. So I'm in the order of my account. I joined with my phone and my PC. So check the order of. Let me just.
Oh, I can see you have two profiles here. I don't know. Oh, I see this.
I
I
cannot
just.
share my screen. I cannot share my screen. So let
All
me
right, that's.
go ahead to share it.
All right,
So
good.
this is my slides presentation.
So before you start, please just ensure to wrap your presentation within 15 minutes. So don't take much of our time.
Jesus, what just happened? My laptop crashed.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Let me just go ahead to do the demo. The app demo.
All right.
Yeah. So I will still do the slide presentation at the end of the day. So I want to share my screen. Can you just disable the other of my account from sharing screen? Sorry.
All right, no problem.
Okay. Jesus.
All right, so you can go ahead now. You can just state your problem and walk us through your working solution.
Please, okay. Okay, share It's crazy. Okay, I sabi fine. Sorry for the inconvenience. AI first dot vessel dot app share leave. Okay, it's loading. I don't know. Nothing very cool. Okay. Good day, everyone. My name is Sylvanus. I am a front-end developer. I'm also a team member of Asabi Developers. So, I'm presenting our product, Asabi Fine AI. Asabi Fine AI is a smart, it's AI emergency health companion. Where in the case of emergency, like the problem is that people struggle to find healthcare facilities in the case of emergency, and people do not save for emergency, and people do not have electronic medical record of their health, and the existing app are too complex. So we have built a application that is all in one, solving all these problems. So our app basically does list all the healthcare facilities, being clinic, hospital, and the rest. So in the case of emergency, a user can just come on board on the app and click on this gate location icon. I'm currently viewing from a wrong. It could have showed my current location from the home screen, and I can click on this emergency button and select what type of emergency. Is it injury? And yeah, wait, and so is it injury, is it labor or other emergency, and it automatically routes me to the nearest facilities that handle that. And we have also listed different healthcare facilities on the exploit. We have been able to list these healthcare facilities from the data that is available on Google Map, all the healthcare facility on like three states: Lagos, Cross River where we are, and Akwa Ibom and River State. Okay, that is four states. So so in the case of emergency, you can just use this emergency button, and you can see different healthcare facilities like in the likes of spa, in the likes of hospital, in the likes of pharmacies and the rest. And you can even call them and get direction to those facilities. So we have also added AI functionality whereby you can ask health questions, and you can check your symptoms, and or you can also kind of get activity advice. So let me just let me I've choose the health, um like I've choose a question and answer. Choose. Oh, wow. Why my Let me just open it from my browser. Could have allowed me to share the whole stuff on my browser. It's crazy. Share URL, no? I can't share my full screen. No, I don't know why. Hello?
Okay. So what option are you having there?
Yeah, I'm only having camera, web URL, document, image, and photo. Those are the document. Those are the options. So my laptop is back again. I pray it should not crash again.
So are you trying to say I should make you a host on a different account, or hello, can you hear
No,
me?
no, 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 no. I'm joining on my PC. Yeah, the AI functionality is working, and you can also track your activities like in the likes of running. You can check your mileage. It's all powered by GPS. It's not like the traditional way of your smartwatch, whereby you're going to calculate your step. That even though you don't move, you calculate your step. These are powered by GPS. This sleeping rate is not powered by GPS, but cycling, walking, and all of them are working. So if you don't move, to do. If you don't move, you know, why? Okay, and we also have the user option whereby you can, let me just quickly log in. No, pass login. So logging back, And we have the emergency wallet whereby you can save for emergency. And you also have this emergency wallet is not currently working. It's going to be a Web3 based and a traditional based wallet. So we also have your mobile information whereby you can save your mobile information over here. And let me go back. And you can set up your emergency information like your location, your current location, your bed, your blood type, and you can set whether, and you can put all your allergy and put your medical condition, and put your physical care pharmacy and that you need. And you can also set up your emergency contact on this application. So in the case of emergency, but it's going to also give a notification to your emergency contact. So we have over here a subscription model where you can get the advanced feature of the application. And here is just so almost all the things are working except the wallet system. Let me just open the wallet system. This is a demo data, and this is it. The wallet system is on two angles. The one that is based on cryptocurrency and the one on is based on traditional naira, whereby you can save and withdraw. These are all basic mock data, and these are mock data. So I will be sharing my slides now. So every other functionality on this app is working. All the facilities. Let me just click on details. You can see you can call. If I was on my browser, it would have taken me to my dialer. If I click on that call, click on get direction, you could have automatically how many time is going to, how many minutes is going to take me to for me to get to the hospital and show me do a nearest routing. And currently, it can't show me my current location because I'm maybe using Google Meet, Zoom for this. So let me just go ahead to do my presentation with my slides. So can you just help me and make the other of my account that I just joined, that's my PC, to be the presenter also, so that I can also present over there. I believe someone was hearing me.
Please be quick with your presentation because you spent almost or close to 15 minutes.
Wow. Oh, okay. Please, can you just make me for me to be able to share my screen on the other of my account, please?
Yeah, I already made that possible.
It's not working.
All right, hold on.
It's you telling me that I can't share my screen. Or the other of my account, I don't join with my PC, please.
Or is it possible now?
Let me retry myself. Okay, it's possible now. I pray it should not crash.
And then there is a background noise.
This
it
is my slides. Yeah, it's from my PC.
Yeah, the background noise is from Ezekiel's end. Please, can you do something about it, Ezekiel? And then proceed to present it. All right, so you are muted if you are speaking, by the way.
Okay, this is my presentation. My name is Sylvanus P. I am a front-end developer and I'm part of the team of Asabi developers. And I'm excited to introduce Asabi Find AI. Asabi Find AI is an AI emergency smart companion. So what is the problem? People struggle to find healthcare facilities in the case of emergency, and people do not save for emergency in, and people do not have electronic medical record of themselves, and existing app are too complex. So we have built a app that have a one-click button in the case of emergency, whereby you can automatically direct you to all the facilities near you that can handle emergency care service, thus saving life. So we also added other healthcare facilities, like in the case of gym, in the case of spa, in the case of pharmacies and the rest, whereby you can easily get their location and you can even call them and know whether they have a particular drug or not. We also added a emergency wallet system whereby you can save for emergency, and we also have added a medical report, a medical record, electronic medical record, whereby you can keep all track of all your medical record. So we have added activities trackers powered by GPS, whereby you can see how was your activities throughout the week and the rest. So we added AI chatbot whereby you can ask medical questions and or whatnot. So our competitors are the likes of Midk, Read Real, Doctor Save a Life, Find My Way. So our competitive advantage is that we have different type of geolocation like satellite view, street view, 3D maps, and the rest. And people can save on our app for in case of emergency, and you can keep your electronic medical record. And our app is lightweight, fast, and simple. So our business model is basically subscription and wallet transaction. That wallet transaction is just that other wallet whereby you can save for your emergency. So in case of emergency, you can do transaction, and we also accept donation on our app. So our go to marketing strategy and our target users is everyday Nigerians, hospital, clinics, other healthcare provider, policymakers. Our go to market strategy is traditional campaign, that is radio, TV advert, social media campaign, influencer marketing, app and SEO optimization, partnership with healthcare providers, NGOs, and so our market opportunity, African digital healthcare market is estimated to reach $12 billion as at by 2027, and Nigerian e-health is estimated to reach 14 billion by 2027. This data may not be correct. So what we have done so far, we're able to launch our face web version, and which is working with the core functionality. The only thing that is not working is the wallet system. And we have onboarded some beta tester which have also given us a good feedback on our some of those feedback on our LinkedIn page where you can see it. So and we are planning to go partnership with all these people like healthcare providers for them to also onboard themselves on our platform. And our team, we are a team of three. I'm a front-end developer, and we have a product manager and a back-end developer. So thank you.
All right.
So the other demo that I was unable to demo, showing you that the app is working fine and good.
All
This
right,
is
no, no,
it.
no. Yeah, no, you don't need to share them because you've taken a lot of time already. But from
Okay,
what you
okay.
said, see,
So I'm
yes.
open for question.
All right, no problem. All right, so the judges please can begin um giving feedbacks. Please, anyone could raise up your hands if they would like to give a feedback.
Yeah, I can just start the way I did this time. Okay, thank you for the good presentation. And to start with, I don't know what the name is. Asabi Fine Air. Is it
Asabi fine.
Asabi?
Yeah. Is a Nigerian pidgin English.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just looking
Yeah,
at
Asabi fine.
thing you're trying to solve. Like,
Yeah.
if you're trying to solve the medical stuff, you're giving the name Asabi Fine. Like, it doesn't really, like, someone heard the name, like, doesn't really talk to the solution, kind of. Maybe I don't know if you can consider giving a better name for medical space, so someone knows that this is what's peculiar to the medical industry. Because when you say I
Okay.
certifying AI, it doesn't really like I know people can adopt to it, but it doesn't really speak to the industry you're trying. So again, that's a good one. The other question that I have for you is you talk about you talked about you talked about having a medical history, someone saving his medical history on it. Uh, how would that work? Like, do you have to ask the doctors to input the information into your app to save the history for a particular patient? In case it goes to another hospital, he's going to retrieve the information seamlessly from the app. Or how does that work?
Okay, our plan is that we are going to partner with hospitals and healthcare facilities, whereby if you have a record on hospital A and you want to go to hospital B in any state in the country, you can just go to the hospital and tell them, okay, I have my medical record, electronic medical record on this application. They will just pull out data from our system and they auto fill with whatever they want to get, and they can see all your medical record your previous history of all your medical record. We don't need to have a medical record in hospital A and also have a different one in hospital B and hospital C, irrespective. So that is what we are doing for that medical record aspect. So in the case of emergency, whereby a person can just maybe, let me just say, someone can just rush into the hospital. You're not going to go through that process of getting a card. On board the hospital, onboarding is data on their system before it get treated. You just, okay, my email address or my phone number is this, and they automatically pull out your data, and boom, your treatment, they start treating you.
That's clear. Another one is, I know you talk about emergency, which is clear, but I just really wanted to actually explicitly identify the emergency you're talking about. Like, can you give like a case study of this emergency that you're actually looking at?
Okay. Yeah, in that case story of an emergency, in the case of accident or child labor, like childbirth, like, and it happens suddenly or accident happen, what usually cause a lot of confusion is that they don't know which clinic is available near them. Maybe a good Samaritan or a passerby do not know where to take the person to for him to get maybe a phase 8 or a phase level treatment for in the case of that emergency. So in the case of child labor, so in this case of child labor, it's going to automatically show you all the facilities that handle child labor or maternity. So it will automatically show you all. So we have been able to list some of these facilities. So let me just do a little quick search.
Oh, there's
Um,
no problem. Like,
yeah,
reason
so
why.
it automatically show you different facilities that handle that. So let
Okay.
me just type emergency or type my location. I'm in Calabar. So you can see different facilities here, and you can see their details that they handle emergency, specialty consulting, they handle maternity, that is for child labor. They have pharmacy, they have diagnostic. So these are just what the emergency aspect will do.
Yeah, I know.
So if yeah.
You don't need
So
to go.
if other emergency, you can also reach out. If it's more than an emergency, you can call our emergency hotline 112 directly.
Okay. Okay, I think you answered my question because there's a lot of emergencies that doesn't really require like if I'm in the house and probably an emergency happening in the house, I already know where I'm going to already. But since you call the accident, which is so important, like if you're on the journey, you're on the highway or some other state that you don't really know much about the area, and the application is going to work in that case. In terms of the beds, I don't know because okay, maybe the beds can work, but accident is the most important for me right now. Okay, I think it's fine. I don't really have much questions for this one though.
So we do not just end with emergency. You can also find pharmacy. So I've select pharmacy. Let me just change the location and let me clear the filter. I'm going to show you different pharmacies. So it doesn't just end with emergency alone. Okay, I still let me clear this filter and clear. So it doesn't just end with emergency. You can find different like in the aspect of gym, the rest and the rest and the rest. Lagos. I think data for Lagos was added. Okay, data for pharmacy for this location is not added. So that is that for our demo.
All right, thank you so much. I think
So
I don't have much questions to ask right now.
Okay. So I think we are fundamentally making one mistake of thinking that because a feature works, that is needed. And I think we need to disabuse ourselves of that, right? Now,
yeah.
let me ask you a couple of questions. Do you have data around how many emergencies are reported per day, per week, per month, per year?
Yeah, we are going to make room for that. That is why in our go-to-market strategy, our target users is policymakers, healthcare facilities. We are going to make room for that so that in the case of emergency, they can get our data and see how many emergency was incurred on this state and way, they will be able to know, okay, this particular location have a big case of emergency. Maybe we need to build more healthcare facilities or make to make the road accessible and the rest. So our target audience does not just end with our end user. It's going to be a three-sided way whereby our end user give data and we also hand this data to maybe policymakers or NGOs and who may be of a good benefit to those data.
So, in other words, what you're telling me is that you didn't research before you built the product.
No,
You're
we did.
building, hold on. You're building the product with a mindset that, excuse me, without the end user in mind, you're assuming for them that there's going to be a market for it. Where I'm going with this is this. So you end up building a product and then you don't have a market for it. What do you do?
Sorry, can you just re-ask your question? I don't
I'm
understand.
not asking the question. I'm saying what you're saying to me in essence is that there wasn't quite much research done before you started building your product. You just built it with a target market in mind that, hey, we'll build this product and this set of people are going to adopt it. Right? What I'm asking you now
Yes.
is if you've built a fantastic product, all the features work, and there's nobody that is using it, what then happens?
Okay. This idea did not just come from, let me just say, research. I personally have an experience. Yeah. My own experience was that when I have a patient on the hospital and the hospital did the whole stuff, let me just start from the whole beginning. When we came to the hospital and the first thing that they require was it was an emergency case. The first thing that they require was that we need to get a card, and that process of getting a card took us some minutes. Which, if it was in a critical emergency, it could have resolved a loss of life. After we get those cards, they ask us to get they prescribe some drugs, and they ask us to get drugs before treatment. And when we went to the
Silvanos,
first pharmacy,
hello.
yeah,
Hi, Silvanos. Let's not take this too long. So the
yeah,
fact that you experience a problem doesn't negate the fact that a solution can be built. What we're
yeah.
talking about, when you build a product now and you don't have the critical mass that will use that product, how are you going to make revenues from it? Yes, you had a personal experience and then that drove you, but then there has to be a market for that product. How many people are experiencing? Is the market large enough for you to be able to launch a product and make profit out of it? That's what we should be thinking. Else, everybody will just build
Yes.
a product that solves one or two person's problems, right? Yeah, we're all learning, but then you need to put that in mind when you're building a product. Is there a mass market for this? Is there a case where there's several emergencies that are happening, right? Because there's a challenge of trying to solve too many problems. From what you presented here, for me, one of the things I would pick, or if I were to solve a problem, I would take that bit of saving for emergency, which is something Nigerians are not very good at. And if you could build a product that helps them save in little bits, that would be fantastic. So I guess what I'm saying is have an idea of your market before you even start building. Is there a market for what I'm building? Is there a critical problem I'm solving that masses can adopt and all of that? Because without the numbers, you build a product and you don't have retention, you don't have people adopting the product, then it becomes something that is useless.
Okay, I thank you very much for that. I appreciate.
Hello?
Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate.
All right, yeah, Mr. Always, you can go ahead.
Okay, lovely. Okay. So I think for me, the core value proposition of the product that you've kind of showed me is the finding local facilities kind of option. So that's also something that I personally experience. You know, different facilities offer different kinds of services, but I kind of have to agree with the other judges in that the kind of additional elements to that don't really seem to be solving the same problem. So, for instance, the emergency savings, to me, they're solving a different problem from finding those emergency facilities. And health tracking is yet another problem. And the AI features that you demonstrated, they kind of contribute to something different. So again, to me, it seems like there's a few different things being done in a single app, but it just kind of ends up with none of them having that wow factor. So, for instance, if you were entirely focused on one of these things, again, you would have probably been able to put more effort into it and make it a more streamlined experience. From my perspective as well, the go-to market plan that you kind of showed, it's really quite broad almost. Like it's a very broad kind of covering all bases approach. And it's always a really good idea to kind of hone in on very, very specific organizations. So not like, generally government and NGOs, but like who are you contacting where, or at the very least, which specific organizations are on your list to target and in what order. And then what happens if they say no, etc. So from this perspective, I really would have liked to have seen something much more zoomed in and much more specific. Sorry, yeah, that's everything. Thank you.
Ezekiel, I don't know if you got or said.
Yeah. I do. Thank you very much for that. We will look into that also.
All right. So thank you so much. So yeah, I'll be moving to the next presenter, and then that will be Emmanuel. Emmanuel, good evening. Can you hear me, please? All right.
Okay, I can hear you. Good evening, judges. Good evening, everybody. Can anybody hear me, please?
Oh yes, I can. I can hear you.
All right, good. So my name is Emmanuel, and I'm the team leader for Blue Peak, and we presented a solution called Everyday Legal Body. So today I'll be presenting Everyday Legal Body. So it's a simple and reliable way to make legal guidance, okay, and available to people in their daily lives.
Sorry, Emmanuel, you are
So
not seeing your screen.
Yeah, can you make your oh can you share your screen?
okay, let me share my screen.
I just made you a co-host so you can.
What is it? Okay, a minute. Um, I'm looking for. Sorry, I can't find that share screen here. Okay,
Yeah, there's a green icon with an up arrow.
green.
Yeah, it's just at the base. If you
Okay, it's
can't,
just after reaction button, a button called reaction.
Okay. I'm saying, so I should share what now? Camera, right?
no screen.
I can't find screen here. What I'm saying here is Microsoft OneDrive, Microsoft
Uh,
SharePoint, Google
you are
Drive.
you seeing?
Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, if let me copy your slide link, I will help you share it. Let me copy your slide link so
Okay,
you can
thank
go
you. Because
ahead with
I'm
your
not.
presentation.
All right, that's fine. Thank you.
Please, the host should give me access for me to share my screen on the other of my PC.
Hello, Emmanuel. Are you still on
Yeah,
the
I can hear
call?
you.
All
Yes.
right. I said, can you see a more like the more option?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, more
Sorry,
option, yeah.
Douglas, instead of us to be wasting our time, kindly, Emmanuel, just send in your link in the chat box, and Ezekiel, just help my share screen. So we'll
Yeah,
move
someone
faster.
was saying
Thank
he was
you.
going to present, show it now for me. So let me share my link. Okay, here is my link. Sorry, can you see my slide link?
Yes, I saw the slide. I will be sharing the screen shortly.
Okay, it's loading. Your slide is up. You can start presenting.
You said what? What did you say? I can't hear
Slide
you.
is up. You can start presenting. I believe everybody
Okay.
can see it.
Your slide is up now. Can you see it,
Sorry, I
Ezekiel?
said that your slide is up. You can start presenting.
Yes. Okay. So like I was saying earlier, so
Yeah, I can
for
see it. It's presenting.
hello, hello, can I go on?
Yes, please go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Okay, so for everyday body, like I said earlier, so it's a simple and reliable way to make legal guidance available to people in their daily lives. So, of course, before we push through, we notice some certain challenges of which many people face legal issues in everyday situation, from tenancy agreements, workplace rights, contracts, and to even small business setup. But legal service are often expensive, hard to access, of which we know, and also they can be very intimidating sometimes as well. So we came up with a solution whereby everyday legal body bridges that gap. It is a digital platform that connects user to verified legal information, tools, and experts. And experts whenever you need quick legal tips, document guidance, or direct access to a lawyer. It's available at your fingerprint, of course, through the use of AI. So our key features of our products are 24/7 access, legal guidance whenever you need it. And again, the affordability, basic support is free or low cost compared to traditional legal fees. And they are very user friendly, easy to understand, explanation without legal jargon, and as well as secure and reliable, of which you can entrust your contract with, because we don't actually save them when you input your contract. It's just for you to just um, put in your contract, and everything is explained to you. So our impact now with everyday legal body, individuals and businesses can make informed decisions and avoid costly mistakes and feel confident navigating everyday legal matters. And to wrap it up for the sake of time, in short, everyday legal body is not just legal services. It's trusted companion that brings the law closer to everyone. Thank you so much. So I will I don't know. I wanted to put us through the products, but sorry, I'm not seeing the share here. I'm only seeing web URL, bookmark, camera, image from file, photo box, Google Drive. That's what I'm seeing here.
I
All right.
can
But
I can also demo your product. Just share the product link on the chat. I can also demo
yes,
it for you.
okay, I want to. I'm doing that now.
Okay.
Okay, so here is it. Have you seen it?
No. Okay, I've seen it now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. It's loading.
So I would
Okay.
have okay. So please click on upload a contract. So this is the interface of our products that makes and is very easy and accessible for every reader. So once you get here, you just sign in, or you can sign up if you don't have an account with us. Sorry, I think you need to sign up first since you don't have an account with us already, or if you do. So you can see how seamless and user-friendly everything is looking.
Okay, sorry. Is it connected to any database?
Yes,
I mean the user authentication.
let me see.
I'm now logging. I'm now logging.
Yeah.
So
So
I will click on view demo. Okay.
no, you can
Let
no
me
you
just
can you can click on upload contract.
okay, upload.
Yeah. No. You is that it? Okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So if whenever you have any like I said earlier, any tenancy agreement, you know, any any legal matters at all. You just upload the file there, and then it simplifies things for you without having the need to get a lawyer, which is very expensive. There was a time whereby I got a job some years back, and then on getting the job, and then I was given some legal documents to sign in, but for some months I couldn't get a lawyer to explain, of which obviously I wasn't gonna risk it to just sign. So to be very honest, that was how I didn't later respond, because I couldn't get a lawyer to actually explain things down. And even if and even if I got this thing, I don't think I will have that money for the fees, because there's nothing they won't just explain it free. Okay, so our the basic needs, it just come at a low cost, of which
Okay.
okay. So beneath there's a disclaimer there, of which indicates our sincerity, whereby your informations are not stored. You know, so there's little to nothing you should worry about your contract or anything.
Hello, I'm sorry, Emmanuel. I meant you rather.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? I can hear
Yes,
you.
I can. All right. So I believe our judges could at least get the grasp of the product and its intended use. So we don't waste much time. Can our judges start with their feedbacks?
All right, Emmanuel, thank you for the presentation. The thing I want to ask in the beginning is to start with, like, who are your target customers? Like, who are your target customers to start with? Are you niching down, or you just targeting everybody?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
I mean, who are your target customers? Like, I want to know who you're actually solving the problem for. Like, are you
Okay, okay,
niching
okay,
down,
okay.
or you targeting mass people?
Okay. So like I said earlier, my targets are actually individuals, people needing help with everyday legal issues in terms of rent, contract, workplace rights, and also small business owners or startups. Those who can't afford expensive legal retails but still need contract compliance and advice, and also freelancers, gig workers needing legal protection for contracts, payments, and rights, and also students and young professionals who often face legal questions, employment agreements, tenancy, intellectual properties, and even communities in underserved areas where legal access can be limited.
Okay, I think you're kind of targeting too many people at this time. And
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I mean, what I say is I think you're kind of targeting too many people at this time. Like, I just feel you should niche down to a particular industry or a particular set of people, so you
Okay.
are able to understand their legal requirement. Because if you're trying to solve everybody's problem, not everybody's problem will have to the legal requirement of every situation doesn't really require you as a person reviewing the document and you sign or whatever it is. Some of the if you're trying to target everybody, some of the cases require the actual lawyer or a legal person to actually stand in it. So the system wouldn't really fit in if you're trying to solve this for everybody, right? That's one thing. The second thing is who is really paying for this? Who is really paying? Like I want to know how like the problem you're solving. Okay, the people pay for it. Is it like a monthly subscription or one time off or what? How do you make money for this? Like I want to know how the stuff is done.
Okay. Okay. So, for your first question, I didn't say it's I'm solving everybody's problem. Like what I explained earlier, I'm actually talking of individuals, people who don't have access to a lawyer. Like it can be anybody, any small startup. You know, these are just individuals that just
Is it
need.
startup or individual? Like you're trying to make things up. Like you solving to B2B or you're solving B2C. That's the first broad category.
And what I'm actually saying is that an individual can own a startup, right? So an individual too can also use it. So let me basically say individual.
So the point I'm saying here is you just need to niche down, like pick a specific industry that you can understand the legal requirement. And at that point, you can try to make a solution fit into that purpose. If I give you an example now, an applicant who's looking for a job, he's got an offer letter with some legal jargons in it. Let's say he doesn't even understand what the jargons is. He put into your application and he was able to understand what the legal requirement is talking about. That's one industry, right? Now, say you have an agreement with someone, you as an individual, you are trying to partner with someone, and the person give you he gives you a document that contains some legal information in it. You can't just sign it like that because you need a third party that can at least stand for you in terms of eventualities and all of that. That's another industry. A startup, I don't know how the startup works, but if a startup is trying to do something similar to what, like trying to upload the document. So my point is, every industry they have a level of how the legal requirement actually work. Some will require the third party to be there. Like you can't just look at everybody's legal requirement and say you want to solve all the problem in one solution. So my advice would be you niche down, you try to pick a specific industry or set of people and probably understudy how the process that you're trying to solve works based on legal requirement, then you can customize a solution to fit in that purpose.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, Mr. Teha, you can go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, great interface. My question is this: what exactly differentiates your product from a regular ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini? Why? Because I can feed Claude a contract and I prompt it and tell it to help me look for the loopholes in this contract, and it will do a very fantastic job, and I don't have to pay for it. So, why should I pay for your solution? That's number one. Number two is you mentioned something that I'm not quite clear. You said you're not saving the contracts. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a technical AI person, but I know that when you feed an AI data, it does vectorize it and change it to a different format that can always be read and referenced to. Help me understand that bit where you say you're not saving their contracts. Okay. So, from your first question, the difference between my app and ChatGPT is that my app is secured. You know, contracts are not something you can just put on a chat GPT, and then these are legal documents. But for my app, like it now answers your second question. So the way the app was programmed, it's in a way whereby informations are not stored. So the moment you input your contract and you get your answers, that's it. It doesn't stay in our algorithm.
So are you saying that I can't see a history of what I've done
Unlike
in time past?
ChatGPT. So what?
Are you saying I can't have a history? Say I'd uploaded 4 contracts and I want to go back and visit maybe one I uploaded in the past. I'm not going to see that history. Is that what you're saying?
That's when you can save it and keep it to yourself, not going back to our app to get it, because that's our security. When you've gotten your answers, if you feel like you need them in future time, and
Hmm.
then you save it yourself, not not in our algorithm.
Finding that a bit hard to understand. I save it, I copy it and paste it somewhere. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, yeah, you can put it on your Google Doc in your file, not in our app.
So what's the value add for me as an app user if I can't? I have to be copying out from your app into Google Docs. For me, it doesn't make. Think about, user experience. So for every time I use your app, I have to do work. You're making me work, and you want me to pay you.
So this is it. This is it. What you are paying for is not to is actually for us to what to do what um to make legal jargons simplified. That is
Again,
the
I can
purpose. Can you hear
again
me?
I can hear you. I can pay for a chat GPT and build my own GPT that learns on my own data,
Are
and then I
you
don't need the app again.
are you do you know that ChatGPT stores information
Yeah,
which
to
our
help. But okay,
so
hold on.
would you sign your contract on will you put your contract on ChatGPT?
So it's the same thing like a legal person. Now you're going to meet. You're still going to give that person your contract. Is that not? What I simply want is help me proofread this contract and show me any loophole. That's all I want.
Yes, that's
I'm
it.
not look. There's
And
no. It's not a non-confidentiality contract. It's not. It's not a document that says it's non-confidential or something. The problem happens where if I'm in an organization and my data is used for something else, that's a problem. But the problem I want is I'm not a legal person. I need interpretation of my document. Hell yeah, I'll give ChatGPT and it will do a good job for me. I'm simply
I
saying
don't think
this. No, no, don't argue. Just take feedback, okay? It's going to be hard for you to sell this to somebody. Trust me on this one. It's going to be hard if I don't see that wow factor. If you probably told me that your data or your AI has been trained on Nigeria's legal data, I would be more inclined to accept it than for you just to say this is what it would do for me. If you had told me this one, it doesn't use ChatGPT, it doesn't use like it's trained, it understands Nigeria's legal system and all of that, then I'll be more inclined to go for your solution. But based on your presentation like this, I won't be inclined. I'm a bit technical. I can do some prompting. I would get any LLM to do a good job of proofreading. And this is something I've done in the past. Here's what I'm saying. If you're presenting a solution, it has to solve a problem for me, a deep problem. And that's what I was saying to the former presenter. Your problem has to be big enough to attract lots of masses so that you at the end of the day also is able to make money from whatever problem you're solving. Because there really isn't anything so wow about what you're doing that a normal LLM can't do for me. So you have to be able to position yourself in a way that makes your solution really attractive. That will be all my feedback.
all right.
All right. Thank you for that constructive feedback, though it was hot. Yeah, Mr. Harvest, please could you go ahead?
Yeah, absolutely. And the last judge honestly took a lot of the words out of my own mouth. To begin with, the target audience to me does seem quite clear, and I do see what problem you're solving for. But my main concern is that the app does seem almost like a GPT wrapper, right? At the end of the day, I can go to GPT or Gemini and spin together a GPT or a Gem that does a lot of like jargon busting for me. So from a business perspective, my concern is going to be like, what is the moat? What stops someone else from making the exact same app? And on top of that, what actually gets people to use your app to begin with instead of going and asking GPT? The safety argument, I don't think carries, because the question isn't really is it safe or is it not safe? Is does the market think it's safe or not safe? That is, would the audience go to GPT and trust it with contracts? Truth is, most contracts that you've described aren't actually confidential. Besides, having your personal name on it, the contract can be uploaded to GPT and it probably won't raise any major red flags. So really the value proposition that you have here with confidentiality is only for confidential documents, which is a much smaller number. And when you have confidential documents, you have other legal things associated with it. And to be frank, it's quite unlikely that that's going to be an audience that you're going to penetrate. So my main concern is about who are you kind of going to sell this to? It's a lot of what the previous judge said as well. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Mr. Harvest, for that. It's really appreciated. So yeah, we're moving on to the next presenter. We have Abel. Abel, please could you begin your presentation? All right, Abel, can you unmute and then all right.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Abel Bitrus Duba, and the team lead for Move Smart AI. Please let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, I can screen.
Oh, okay. Move Smart AI is your smart travel and opportunity guide, which we give it a tagline as navigate, travel, and access opportunities anywhere you are. Okay. The problem we actually figured out was travelers face fragmented information, especially cities, visa requirements, accommodation, transport, and shipping. And then there's difficulty in finding or trustworthy real-time guidance in wherever you're going to. And then opportunities like internship, remote job, and events are scattered across platform. So our solution, which is Move Smart AI, integrates city navigation, which is real-time maps with point of interest, airports, hotels, school, hospitals, shopping, and restaurants for our travelers. And then we have a travel guide which provides you with visa information, safety tips, local customs, and weather updates. And then we have opportunity access, a section whereby it provides you with opportunity. We actually make Move Smart AI to bring in people creating just not just moving smart, but it creates opportunity for people to travel, in which it fetches all those opportunities from outside system and integrate it into Move Smart AI to make it accessible to our users. And then we have integrated services which are easy connection to transportation, logistics, and hospitality. And then the key features and partnership of our particular platform is we have airlines, which we so much believe that Move Smart AI, when fully developed, should integrate AI to allow seamless booking, recommendation, and loyalty integration. And then if actually smart AI is fully functioning, it should allow it should allow us to integrate hotels whereby you can have a direct booking of the destination wherever you're going, and you can have reviews and best deals of wherever you are going to. And then we have ground transportation. We are looking forward to seeing how possible, we can integrate ground transportation like Uber for airport pickup, Bolt for a local taxi integration, just for you to navigate around the town. And then we have shipping, DHL, FedEx, local countries for package tracking. Just like when you want to ship your products abroad, you can actually integrate, you can work with MoveSmart AI, asking AI guides to understand the immigration safety tips and what is allowed into the country or not with MoveSmart AI. And then using DHL or FedEx, you want to integrate it directly into our system that you can ship your product seamlessly without you even undergoing all those processes. And then visa immigration access. There are people who don't even know where to get their visa while traveling. So what MoveSmart AI does is it integrated those aspects for people to have access to that visa application, e-passport application, online. Because so many people, what we are looking for to eradicate with this particular feature is people undergo a particular form of fraudulent activity, or let me say, too much of interest, whereby people take advantage of them, not knowing that the online portal exists and you can pay certain amount of money to get your passport without additional payments. And there's an opportunity hub. MoveSmart AI provide this job, internship, and fellowship reports at local events that get connected easily, whereby you can come in, search for whatever you want, and then MoveSmart AI actually guarantees you that opportunity. So how MoveSmart AI works? You actually search and navigate, you enter a city or country, you get live map and point of interest. We have instant travel info. Your flight, your visa, your hotel, transportation, and options. You ask MoveSmart AI about the particular city you're going to. MoveSmart AI is going to give you recommendations of whatever flight you need to take, visa, hotel, and transportation. And we have opportunities on the go. It helps you find internship, job, events in your local location and abroad. For people who want to travel abroad, it helps you find them. We have smart recommendation, which is personalized based on your preference and travel history. So what we look forward to doing with smart AI is we want smart AI to actually allow you or make suggestions due to your previous history and so forth. So the impact we are making with smart AI is we want to save time and stress for travelers. As a traveler, you don't need to be using different application at the same period of time. What we are doing is Move Smart AI is we integrate all features together so that you can have seamless navigation and easy routing your community and navigation wherever you are, so that when you apply for your visa, you can go directly and continue with your navigation. You can get your reservation, hotel reservation, your flight booking, and so forth. And then we encourages local economic engagement via partnership, which is we partnering with DHL, FedEx. We are making actually business to be easy, shipping and importation to be very easy within countries. And then we are making global mobility and career access simple by our opportunity platforms. So why MoveSmart AI wins? So fully integrated travels and opportunity. You have it there. You have your travels opportunity ecosystem just for you to come. You search more about where you're going, what you will do, and it actually gives you knowledge about that. And it has a strong potential for partnership with airlines, hotel, Uber, DHL, and FedEx. Scalable, easy to use, designed for global users. Yeah, and then perfect hackathon fit because it addresses a real problem with immediate effect. So we have call to action, which is hack the city, navigate smarter, travel smarter, find opportunities faster. Join Move Smart AI, bridging the travel, work, and life in one platform. Thank you. So I don't know if it's possible sharing the demo, showing the demo of how Move Smart AI works.
Yes, it's possible.
Okay, can I share?
I'm sure you can share your screen.
Oh, okay. So this is Move Smart AI, your AI-powered immigration companion. So first of all, Move Smart AI requires you to sign in. But then signing in, we made it in such a way that MoveSmart AI doesn't need to store your password in your database. All it does, it store the session and IP address of your computer with your email address and name. So, and then we have the AI guides. AI guide is a place whereby you can explore different opportunities, and then you can actually ask questions about where you're going to and where you're going to. And here we have quick actions button. You want to complete visa application, you want to book a flight, you want to go for virtual city tour. And here we have explore more, whereby you can apply e-passport. Yeah, which are places whereby you have different locations of your immigration offices, visa application, and even when you want to go as a tech visa for global talent, you can go there. And these are the list of immigration location in your community, different states with their immigration offices where you can go in and get your passport, because that's like the first step of transportation. So you can get them. When you click the link, what it does at the moment is it takes you to the external link whereby you can apply those things. But we are looking forward to actually enhancing MoveSmart AI to the point that you can actually apply everything within the particular platform using API integration. And you can apply visa to you can apply visa to different community, making you understand the actual site you need to go to apply your visa, so that you don't have access to fraudulent you don't fall a victim of fraudulent acts or something. And then you can also search for a global tech talent, because MoveSmart actually, as a tech talent, you can actually search for one. And then so forth, and that's all about the global passport and visa services. So here we have travel services also, whereby you can come in and ask. You have a departure city like let's say Dubai. Okay, you are leaving from Abuja to Dubai. You select your date of transportation, and then you check in. So
Gabriel,
this
you have
actually
two more
helps
minutes.
you.
Kindly wrap up, okay?
Sorry.
I mean, you have just 2 more minutes. Please kindly wrap up.
Okay, so here it actually helps you book your flights, which is a feature we want to integrate directly into the system. And then you have this map that give you a tour, even though I'm not yet done with integrating the map because of time. So you take a virtual tour of the places, immigration offices, and shipping and restaurants. And here, MoveSmart AI allow you to fetch at least 300 opportunities for you, and which you can filter based on what you want, whether you need a scholarship. Smart AI is going to fetch 100 opportunities for you. You can select the countries whereby you want your scholarship to be, either in the US. You can select the difficulty level, whether it is hard, medium, or easy. You can now get it, and then you have the chance to view the details of this application. After viewing, if there's something you want to go for, then you book now. It takes you to the external system, but we look forward to actually getting this everything into our system using an API. That's when we partner with them, and it also supports multilingual. Our users can access this platform using their local languages, and then that's all for now. I think. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
All right, that's awesome. So the judges can begin the feedbacks.
Yeah, thank you so much. Even though I connection at some point, so I couldn't hear everything that you said anyways, but I have some other few feedback that I want to say. So to me, if I want to do something, the first thing I do was to actually take a case study, like a real case study, to see what's really happening. So your solution or the problem that you state was you're trying to help people navigate, right? Can you recall the problem again?
Yeah, we are trying to make people navigate smarter and then bring in those navigation tools in one place that you don't have to be going to different
No,
platforms
no,
to
no.
get there.
But I actually is a problem. Like the problem you say you're trying to help people navigate faster, right?
Yeah,
Or smarter,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Okay, we are solving
So
three problems. Travelers face fragmented information. You know, the information are fragmented,
how
they
do
are
you
not in
know
one place.
like how do you know travelers face fragmented information? How do you know? Like how do you know that this is the problem that travelers face?
Okay,
Can
yeah,
you take a
okay,
case
so
study you traveling and you face this problem? Like because I
yeah,
travel a lot, so I don't
yeah,
if this
oh yeah, being a traveler, actually, being a traveler as I am, I'm also a traveler because I've traveled to a lot of places domestically, and then internationally. I have friends who understood who have faced such challenges. So I took myself as a case study, and few friends of mine who have actually encountered that challenge.
So my point is, I don't like if you want to make people travel smarter or guide people where to go to, like you're talking about applying for visa on the platform, you're talking about getting job on the platform, you're talking about shipping, booking Uber. I wouldn't book Uber from your platform if I'm traveling. Like I would rather go to the Uber, like get the Uber. You know, some countries we go to some country they don't even have Uber. Like there's no Uber in that country. They got their own local transportation app that you can download and start using. So trying to
Oh,
get that onboarded to your
okay.
app.
Sorry. Uh,
Are you
sorry.
saying?
No. You are actually kind of breaking out. I don't know.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is you gotta take a case study. Like you take a case study of a typical traveler. If you're the one, you take a case study, you identify the problem that you get. Like you're trying to have a visa application on the platform, it's not really a problem for people. Like if I want to travel, either I get an agent or I try to do visa from a different place. That's not a problem. Like problem visa is not a problem. Trying to book an Uber, it's not a problem from traveling. Like if I have an app, I can just like I told you, you go to other countries, they don't even have Uber as the transport means. They got their local app, their local transportation app that you probably need to download, or if you got airport taxi, you can pick up from there. You are doing shipping. You say shipping, right? Shipping stuff. You were
Yeah,
doing shipping.
shipping.
I'm not sure
So
that's a
shipping.
problem for people at that point. Just hold on.
So
You were
shipping
just
is
hold
part
on.
of the problem. Okay.
It's not a problem based on the problem that you. It's not really a solution based on the problem that you really coin because shipping is not really the problem that I'm having. Like booking airline, why are you booking airline on the platform? Like, is it a problem that you're trying to solve based on like getting faster, smarter? So I don't know if that's a problem. It's not really a problem because I do I travel. Like I have different apps that I can check airlines and all of the these and all of that. So maybe the solution is not really addressing the problem to me because it tends to have so much features that you've got, but features they're not really pointing out the problem that you're trying to solve in navigating for smarter. So I guess maybe you should take a like for me, I take a case study, like a practical case study, then try to identify the whole point that I got issue. Or if you want to ask the people that travels a lot, ask them what the issue they're having traveling, trying to navigate us a new city, then maybe you can get that problem and try to solve for me.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Hey, let me go next. So I don't even know where to start because it's like you're solving a myriad of problems, right? The first question for me is I don't see the AI in what you're doing. Correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Oh,
You're simply, just hold on. You're simply trying to aggregate several solutions because I see Airbnb, I see Google Weather, I see Google Maps, everything inside one solution. So I'm struggling to see where the AI in all of this is. That's one. And what what value do I have in using your app in the first place? Because if you look at a typical user, or even on their phones, more than half the applications they have on their phones are not useful. That's one of the challenges I'm having. Then the second one is around the number of API calls. You say you're going to be integrating with APIs. And I'm wondering if you have 1,000 users using this solution concurrently and everybody making this level of API calls, I don't know how many support tickets, how many failures you're going to be dealing with. I don't know how scalable your solution is going to be able to handle this amount of API calls. It's calling this API, that one is calling that one, and all of that. I'm just really, really struggling with those. Again, I think the fundamental of product building, I'm seeing the same pattern in everybody. We're taking the approach of thinking a solution for people rather than finding out what problems people have and then building a solution, which is, I think we're all taking the reverse aspect. And number two is that a feature works does not necessarily mean it's needed. We are, I'm seeing that we're very feature heavy. If I do this and do this, it doesn't mean somebody's going to buy into it. The first question a user would ask, what value am I going to get out of this? I don't know. It's hard to articulate. Again, you can't solve so many problems. Your product has to solve one specific problem. Just like the previous judge has said, Zachary, what use case? Pick a use case and say, okay, if this person jumps on my app, this is one, two, three things they can do. Again, the two key things that I'm struggling with is one, where is the AI in all of this? If you're just calling APIs, ideally AI is supposed to do some level of predictive or analytics or whatever, but I don't see the AI in this. And then two, I just see that it's just so many things at the same time.
okay. Uh, all right, sir. So the system itself, AI, which is Move Smart AI, that's where it answers your question. So, and the system is built in such a way that from the AI, it directs you to other part of the system. Thus, from here, when you are asking question about visa, it directs you to where visa is. From maps, wherever you, when you're asking about the location of a particular place you want to visit, it directs you to location so that you have a virtual tour of that particular location. And then the opportunities itself on the platform is fetched by AI automatically. So AI always fetches 300 opportunities, 100 in each category of job, scholarship, and fellowship, uh, which is trying to make people have access to job opportunities in one place. So they go on the system, they tour, and they find out. So after they find out about those jobs, if this is something they want to apply, they can come back to the system and ask question about the environment they are going. This is what they are working on. So how will they go about it? So the AI is going to solve all other platforms, all those issues, what they need, the visa, the documents they require for such kind of travel, and how they can get them. So the features are linked, and the AI is there in the AI guide where you can ask your question and then it answers.
Okay, explain to me how a traveler and looking for job, how do those two correlate?
Yeah. Okay. When you get a job abroad, some jobs requires travel, probably. Some jobs are, and then some visa application or some fellowship and scholarship requires you to travel. That's where the aspect of opportunity connects with travel. So, and then as a normal traveler, when you ask AI about information of where to go to, That's how then you have this travel, you have to access this travel, the map. So currently what our system is working on is our system redirect you to the external links whereby you can do those applications, especially the visa applications and the travel applications and other applications, the hotel reservation and everything. It directs you to that link. So what the system normally does is it actually bring in those links closer to you that you don't have to go out there searching them. That's what it does.
But if I can carry out this same thing by just typing a simple Google search, what then is the value out of the solution?
The value added to this particular solution is there you are actually searching on Google, and Google can fetch any kind of link it has, most especially people who don't have good idea of phishing link or other fraudulent activities using link, they can easily get scammed. So, but Move Smart AI actually make sure that those links provided and those hotel accessible and those flight accessible, every website accessible from Move Smart are safe and secured and are valid website for every user to access.
Okay, how does your AI understand or know what is a phishing link and what is not?
The AI actually, we have a pre-informed prompt and we have a configuration information that each and every country have only single, let's say, immigration office, immigration link, visa application. So the links were clearly filtered so that when you are making your application, you apply that and then it makes it easier for you and then seamless.
I just think your solution is taking on too much at the same time. I don't have any further feedback.
I'll go next in that case. Can you hear me all right? Okay, I'm going to assume that you can hear me. Yeah, I just want to criticize as well, like the kind of one app that does everything approach, because it's like, let's say at the bottom you have of the app, at the bottom you have four different menus. You have one for, let's just say, booking a hotel, one for flights, one for Uber, and maybe one for the map. From a user experience perspective, going between those different menus is the same as seeing mini apps, right? It's like a mini Google Maps, it's like a mini Booking.com. There is no UX difference in going between those menus and going between different applications altogether. For a user, that's completely identical. The only difference would be that if you're using Google Maps, it's an incredibly polished experience because Google has an entire team working on making sure that experience is really good. If you go to Booking.com, there's an entire team making sure that that one single experience of booking a hotel is ideal, etc. So it's one app for everything idea. This has been done before, time and time again, and from the best of my knowledge, there's never been a major market disruptor that's kind of had this idea because, as far as we can tell, it doesn't always tend to work. So I would also, if I was in your shoes, definitely reconsider kind of trying to create one app that does everything. From the AI component too, I do agree that a lot of these things do seem like they could be turned into Google searches. If I was in your shoes, I'd definitely verify. So you said, for instance, that there is a problem in people going to incorrect websites or getting phished, maybe doing a visa application in the wrong place. That's a really big assumption, like a really big assumption. And if I was in your shoes, I'd definitely verify how many people are actually getting scammed from Google searches, because gut instinct tells me it's not going to be a huge number of people. And if it isn't a huge number of people, then this kind of like part of your app isn't really providing any value. That's my perspective. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for your feedback.
All right. That's a great one. That's a great one. So is we've wasted a lot of time already. This is 9 p.m. Although we have just one more person to go, and that's Ayode Abdul Fattah. Please, could you quickly share your screen and then make your presentation? So,
Good evening, everyone.
yeah, good evening. I can hear you.
I'm trying to share my screen now so that everybody will be able to view.
All right. Please do
Yes.
that as soon as possible.
Okay.
Are you able to share your screen?
I'm trying to share it right now. Is the same problem I'm having. Okay.
What problem is that?
Like I'll have to send in the slide so I can open it from there. I'll be.
All right. Ezekiel, are you on the call? Can you open the slide up for him? So you can send it to the chat box. So
Yes, I've dropped it on the chat box.
I'm currently on the.
I've dropped it on the chat box.
It's currently loading. Let me go ahead to share my screen.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
So good evening, everyone. My name is Ayode Apata, and I'm the
Wow.
team lead
But
of Apex Tech.
you did not give everybody access to view it.
Okay, let me. I've updated it.
Yeah, it's now viewing. Yeah. I've seen
Okay.
it. It's now loading.
Yes. My name is Ayode Apata, and I'm team lead of Apex Tech, and I'm here to present our AI, which is IllTrack AI, which helps in skin recovery from post-surgery, after post-surgery, and skin diseases.
Ayuadi, please before you proceed, please just note that you should ensure to wrap everything up in 15 minutes.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Yes. So statistics tells us, please next slide. Next slide, please. So statistics of recent days tells us 11% of surgical patients globally suffer from surgery site infections, making it the most common complications after surgery. In Nigeria alone, over 6.5 million people suffer from chronic wounds every year, costing the healthcare system over 25 billion naira every year. And amputations of diabetic patients are something we should look into. That's why we built the IllTrack AI. It's an AI system where you can take picture of your infected wounds or your surgical sites so that the AI can make analysis on it and tell you the next step in recovery stage. Sorry, I can't see the slide.
Ezekiel, are you still there?
Yeah. Sharing
Yeah,
my,
we can
I'm
see.
still sharing my slides.
Yeah, but we can't see it on.
But I don't know. Let me go to the Zoom.
So basically, the problem that we have right now is millions, they struggle with delaying healing and misdiagnosis. Our solution is monitors recovery, detect diseases, and authenticate products for skin recovery. So our target audience are hospitals, dermatologists, pharmacists, skincare brands, and patients. More emphasis on patients because these are our target audience. The patients are what we are looking to help better. And our future improvements, we are trying to look into integration with wearable devices so that people can actually get more information about their health, and telemedicine and AI recommendations for drugs to be used. So the U-Track is transforming skill health by driving technology innovation, enhance patient recovery, support healthcare professionals by allowing doctor track the recovery of patients from this our project, and it ensures product authenticity for skincare products and recovery kits of
Sorry, Ezekiel.
patients.
Sorry to chip in. What slide are you in currently? So I am on track with.
Okay, I'm on slide 4. Oh,
All
slide
right,
5, sorry. Slide
all
5.
right, all right, all right. All right, go
So in
ahead.
the future, we are trying to enhance patients' outcome, integrate with wearable sensors, like I said before, telemedicine support features, and AI treatment recommendations. We are trying to transform the wound care with advanced AI solution. Utrecht provides faster recovery and safer product use for patients and healthcare providers. Thank you. I would like to show you how the AI works, if I can get it shared from your side. Thank you very much.
All right, all right. So have you kindly share the link so I can help you do that?
Okay, I'll do that right now.
I'm still waiting for the link.
The link has been dropped. Sorry for I was on mute. So this U-Track for track your wound recovery journey. So we have different pages. We have the home page, the dashboard for tracking your wound recovery. We have the history where you get the histories of your wound recovery, the resources to help you get better, and you can also analyze your skin for diseases like eczema and all. We also have a product page when the AI tells you get these kits and products, because we have a page where you can get that from. So I would like to test the app, but I can't do it for my side because I don't have an open wound or an infection. So please kindly go back to the home page. The app is currently free to everyone to use because we are trying to gather more images to train the AI and more discoveries to train the AI. Please scroll up. So here you can take a picture of the affected area, the wounded area or the surgical area, then analyze it. Then you can click your pain level so that it can analyze it and give you the correct treatment guidance. Also, we have an AI chatbot which can help you if you are in pains or you need more insights into your wound. It is not fully integrated because we have less time to work, but you can try it out so that you can show how it works. You can ask it key questions. I'm sorry, headache is not part of what it's used for. It's for wound recovery and skin analysis. Basically, is skin analysis, helping dermatologists and doctors to get better in what they are doing and track their patients. So it will ask you to give more insights if you have the chance to. So basically, that's how it works. It's not fully integrated because we don't have enough data to train the AI. And we are looking forward to training the AI if we have the opportunity to, by allowing more users to use it for free. Now we don't have a sign-in page because we want more users to use it without having any thoughts or any disagreement with us for now. So we are trying to gather more users to use it. Thank you very much. That's all from my side. I'm open to questions.
All right. So Judith, please could you begin?
Sorry, I didn't hear what.
No, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the people.
Okay, thank you very much.
Asking them to begin the feedback.
All right. Thank you for the presentation, guys. So before I forgot this, how do you intend to train the AI? Like you say you want to train the AI. How do you intend to train the AI? Because
I'm very sorry. I can't hear you. I'm very sorry. I can't hear you well. It's cracking from your side.
If you want to solve a problem like this, like
sorry, I can't hear you.
Sorry, Mr. Zachary, you are kind of like lagging.
Sorry, I'm very sorry. I can't get what you're saying.
Yeah, we are having difficulty hearing you clearly.
Can you hear me now?
No,
Yeah,
I can't hear you very well.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can anyone hear me?
I'm very sorry. I can't hear you. If it's possible, you can type in your.
or you can just maybe drop off and then you come back on.
I'm very sorry. I didn't get what you were saying.
Hello?
Yeah, yes, right here.
You know.
now. Or to say is the first time. I don't know how. Hello?
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. I can hear
Okay.
you very well.
The focus kind of. So what I was saying is, how do you intend to train the AI? Because if you're solving a problem like that, trying to create it's a picture, and the AI should diagnose a picture and give a recommendation. It's not really something that you can train from a bare minimum. Like you need a data set to start with. Like, how do you intend to train the AI? That's what I'm asking you.
I'm sorry, I can't hear what you said.
Can you guys hear me though? Like, I don't know. The network is a little bit bad.
Yeah, but I can hear you. I heard what you said, but it's kind of breaking a little bit.
So
Maybe
okay,
can kindly
I can hear you now, sir.
What I say is, how do you intend to train the AI? Because this is a situation where you want to snap a picture from a wound or something like that, and you feed into
Yes.
the AI, and the AI diagnose that case and provide a recommendation based on how you're going to treat it and all of the stuff. Now, my question is, how do you even train the AI? Because to start with, if the AI doesn't have any data set, there's no way it's going to understand what you're even telling him to do. So what are you really training in that AI?
So we are training the AI by using vision models like CNN to recognize the inning patterns in skin diseases and skin recovery.
So
And we are trying to.
do you have a data set? Like, do you have a data set? Like, if you want to train an AI, you should have a data set pure and data set that's faulty. Do you have that data set?
We don't have enough data sets because of the time limits we have. But if we have a more expanded time to build, we'll have more data sets that will be able to train the AI better to give effective response when you ask it for more recovery signs.
Anyway, I'm not really clear about that, but that's aside. The second one is you said the solution is to make people recover from from what's the name again? From
post surgery,
yeah,
yes,
surgery
wound incurred domestically and skin diseases. Those three all are related to skin of the users.
Yeah, I know you mentioned diabetes as well. People got amputated and all of the stuff. Correct?
Sorry, I didn't get what you said.
I mean, you
sorry, can you guys hear
you
me?
mentioned diabetes at some point, because so much more. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Sorry, can you hear me?
I think I got my network right. Like, how do you intend to solve this problem of making the wound go heal? Because if I got an operation right now,
sorry, I didn't get what.
I know the hospital's gonna give me the. Can you hear me? I don't know.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Yes.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, so I'm just because if I got operated or someone got operated, I'm sure the hospital's gonna give whatever follow up and the drugs the person's gonna take and all of that. Are you saying the hospital, like, what exactly is different from if I got operated?
Okay, the difference is most times
The hospital's
Nigerians
giving
are
me
kept in
everything
the
like that.
hospitals. Most times Nigerians are kept in the hospitals for more than weeks that they should have been
Kept in the
discharged.
hospital? What do you mean?
After surgeries, most people are kept in the hospitals so that they can actually monitor them, but they can move freely around the hospital. But now the AI is to help. The AI is to help people recover by themselves at home, which is cutting the fees that the health centers and hospitals will charge people.
But if I got like if I got a surgery, like you mean they're gonna leave me alone to go heal on myself? Or what exactly you talking?
No, you can heal to a certain level where you can move freely. They don't necessarily need to keep you in the hospital for a very long time. They just have to keep you to where it can close up. Then you can continue your recovery journey while doing other things.
So are you saying after they left me, the wound is going back to not healing, or what exactly? Like they
No,
actually
the
everything that I
healing is not
wanted.
yet completed fully because you have not healed fully, but you are at a point where you can move freely and do other things, not wasting time and money in the hospital.
No,
Right
so
there.
this is a thing, right? This is a thing.
Okay.
If someone got operated and he got discharged, there's a aftermath after the operation.
Sorry, I didn't get what you said.
He doesn't need anybody. He needs to see what's happening. I wouldn't go back to an AI if I had paid money for an operation and eventually the wound is not healing. Why would I want to go ask an AI why I've already paid money for the bigger operation? Why wouldn't I just go back to the operation guys and say,
okay, let me can I explain it better to you? So most I've witnessed some of my siblings, they got a surgery and they were discharged. But after some days after being discharged, they got tears from the surgery sites, which was bleeding, and we had to find a way to stop the bleeding, which later had infections because we didn't really care about it that much. We didn't know what to do about it. But having an AI like this will help people.
So hold on. If I got bleeding, if you got bleeding, yo, come on. If you got a bleeding as a result of operation not healed, what do you want the AI to tell you? Like you got a bleeding, like meaning the operation got faulty or some issues in it. So why do you want to ask AI to heal the bleeding for you? Like a bleeding is a major issue. Like if you got bleeding after operation, after some days after operation, do you have to ask the AI to cure the bleeding? There's a bleeding that you said, like it's not really a different. It's a bleeding as a result of operation.
Okay. Let me explain it better. Maybe if you can get it from where I'm coming from. I'm telling you, it's when wounds is not basically for post surgery alone. Wound incurred in domestic environments are also a problem. So we are tackling them. So by the time we weigh surgical surgical wounds and wounds we get in the domestic environments, when we weigh it together, there's a point where some of them match each other because sometimes surgery is done and the healing process takes a very very long time. And when we compare both scenarios, they are close when it takes a long run to check you very well. So that's what we are trying to fight here by using an AI to analyze the wounded area to tell you how, and you have to use iodine to clean it, to then you have to band it, or you have to apply ointment, or if you are feeling itches around where the surgery was taking place, you ask the AI, I'm feeling itches about around this side, I'm experiencing redness around my surgical place, and the AI tells you what to do. This AI is also monitored by the response you get from the AI is monitored by dermatologist and your doctor. Is not giving full responsibility to the AI. Is giving you the opportunity to connect firstly to the AI. Then if the AI tracks that your your situation is getting worse, it alerts your doctor as soon as possible, and your doctor can check records of how your recovery is taking place. That's it.
Do you have a connection to the doctor in the first place, or how does the doctor knows, the AI knows this is a doctor having to treat you or treating you before?
Okay. Right now we are gathering more images to train the AI. We have not, from the slide, I'm telling you, we are in the future, we are planning to get telemedicine into the system where doctors can actually see the patients on the platform.
Okay. Anyways, what's your revenue model?
For now, we are keeping it free to gather more data, but in the long run, we are going to, after getting enough training for our AI, would find a suitable revenue model for it.
Okay, I just felt it's a very nice concept, but maybe it doesn't really suit the specific niche you're trying to look at. If you can tweak this to something cosmetics like dermatology, maybe it's gonna be better than the wound stuff. Maybe people trying to do skincare and all of the stuff.
Yes, it's all about your skin. So we are putting we are putting the we are treating skin diseases also. I mentioned that when I was pitching, but you sectioned out the post-surgery one. It's post-surgery, domestic wound,
The point
and
is the point is for a start, like you're trying to start, you don't
okay.
need to toggle between two industries. Like you just pick one industry, one specific problem, so you go with focus. Like I know I had the part, but when you say so much stuff, I can just get confused at some point. I don't even know what exactly you're trying to know. So my advice could be just pick a specific point in that, not the really post surgery, but maybe dermatology aspect, types of beauty, and maybe you can focus on that part.
Thank you very much for the review.
Yeah. I think while AI is a um great differentiator, I mean, why AI is great, I don't necessarily think AI can solve every problem. And here's where I'm going with that. I think a lot more research has to be done. And when we give ourselves more to research than to just thinking that AI can solve every problem, we'll do a better job of identifying where AI can be a good differentiator. So a lot of times when you set out to solve a problem and you really, really research the problem, you get to discover down the line that your original solution or what you intended to do is not even the problem totally. And you could just see a different path to it. So I think a lot more research in trying to, when you're building a product, is necessary. Having said that, I want to ask, you did mention, you quoted some number in terms of your total addressable market, and down to the obtainable market in Nigeria. I want to
Yes.
ask how you got that. How valid is
Um.
that data?
So from WHO, that's where I got the skin disease um information form, and the same thing for the surgical patients. I got it from WHO, and also I got the chronic wounds and healthcare costs from National Institute of Health journals. Yes, and
Is
also
that
for the
journal?
diabetics amputation, I got it from International Diabetes Federation.
Okay, while these are numbers you've gotten from outside, what I'm saying is yes, that's your total addressable market, but then you have the market that you can obtain in terms of trying to localize your product to your own vicinity that's here in Nigeria. I think it's really important. Then, have you done any kind of research to find out, is this really a problem that people are trying to solve, or is this really a pain? Because what we see, what I'm seeing consistently is that we just thinking products. You don't think a product, you set out to solve a problem, and then a product comes along, and you
Yeah,
don't always define how you want to solve a problem. Yes, I can solve this problem this way. Okay, this is how AI can do this and all of that. So I think a lot more thinking, a lot more research has to go into what we're doing. It's not just about creating something, this feature works, this is what the AI can do and all of that. The question is, does it solve a problem? And if it does, is that problem big enough that your solution is creating a wow factor?
A research
But
was
I don't
conducted.
want answers. This is just
Okay.
feedback for you to take. I'm not. It's not.
Okay.
You need to be able to take feedback. You're building a product. There's no
Okay.
perfect
Yes.
product. As much
Yes.
as we see, there's no. As we speak, every product that is good. They have DevOps that keeps developing and improving on the product. So just take feedback and refine whatever you're doing, your thought process, your research process, and all of that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, my perspective. So I really want to say training a machine learning model is like, it's very, very difficult, even given sufficient data. First of all, the amount of data you need to train a model that can actually recognize different skin care conditions is absolutely huge. You need to use data sets that already exist because realistically, not enough people are going to be submitting those images to you. All of those are going to have to be tagged, and tagging based on images alone is quite difficult. I mean, you're going to need expert help there. Realistically, you'll want verification from doctors that are managing the patients in person. That's really difficult. And even after that's been done, actually ensuring that you have a high degree of accuracy in the future. I mean, that requires literal experiments with people with skin conditions, trying to diagnose it with your system, then diagnosing it with an actual person, a dermatologist in person, and seeing if your system can match accuracy. This is a huge research project, and I wouldn't underestimate the absolute complexity of it. It's definitely worth, from your perspective, at least searching for if data sets or if machine learning models already exist that you can utilize for this purpose. Because, at the end of the day, your solution isn't just the model, it's what you're building around it. But I'd be quite concerned if a model didn't exist and your intention and, this entire business model was created on the back of that machine learning model being created through your work. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much for the insight.
All right. Thank you so much for all the constructive feedbacks, and I believe all teams here are able to get one or two from all that's been said. And yes, you guys will be able to make improvements in the nearest future. Is that yes? Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yes. I'm with you.
All right, all right. I said I hope you all got what the judges, you
Yes,
all got the
we were
feedback.
able to get what you were talking about.
All right, all right, all right. So I hope you all will make these improvements in the near future. So thank you once again. And for the teams, the judges here would be giving a feedback to us on your products, and from there we'll be giving an announcement on who the top TV teams are. So thanks for your time and thanks for joining this. It's wonderful. Thank you, judges. Thank you, teams. So yeah, we've come to the end of the demo presentation, and yeah, you all could go ahead and have a good night. Thank you so much for your time. And to the judges, if you have any questions or maybe you'd like to get the link to this video, it is accessible and just in case you might want it. All right, am I audible? Can you just hear me?
Yeah, I think we have it.
All right, all right. So yes, we've come to the end of the section. So you could go ahead and drop off now. Thank you so much.